The author of Soldiers Home is Ernest Hemingway. When he enlisted in the Army, he got denied because of a boxing injury. His first job, he worked as a reporter, and after this, he became a Red Cross ambulance driver. During this, he injured his knee pretty badly. He began his writing career in 1921. He was writing in heroic styles and known as an adventurous person. Unfortunately, in 1961, he killed himself due to severe depression. Krebs is the main character in Soldiers Home. He is a soldier that fought in World War I. He lies about his experiences in the war. He has no motivation to readjust his life at home. Helen is Krebs' little sister, who is just a naive little girl. She also claims to pitch better in baseball than all the other boys. Krebs' mother does not understand what Krebs is going through, but she tries. She seems to be making things worse by trying to push Krebs to get his life on track. She has a strong belief in God. Krebs' father never shows up in Soldiers Home, but he does play a part and is mentioned. He works at an office and also encourages Krebs to get a job and even offers Krebs his car to borrow. In the time that this story was taking place, owning a car meant you were rich and wealthy. It also shows that by his parents pushing him to use the car, that they want him to take out girls and get a job. The pictures represent the past, but doesn't explain Krebs' past very well. One picture he shows him and some soldiers all wearing the same thing. The other photo shows Krebs and two German girls. The girls symbolize the life that Krebs used to have before he left for war, that he no longer relates to. Krebs does not have an interest in talking to the girls and just likes to sit back and watch them. His trauma from the war is a roadblock for his getting back to his normal life. The porch represents Krebs letting his life just pass by and showing Krebs' lack of interest in society. It also shows that his life is not moving and that he isn't planning on changing that. In the summer of 1919, Krebs comes home from World War I. He comes home later than the other soldiers, which results in people not wanting to hear about Krebs' experiences in the war because they have already heard enough. So Krebs begins to exaggerate his stories and lie in hopes of getting people to listen, but people still didn't care. Krebs begins to alienate himself from society and has no plans to get his life in order. His parents are very concerned and try to push him by offering his father's car so that he can get out more. They suggest getting a job and finding a girl to marry, like all of the other men. Krebs does not want to get involved with the girls in his town because he claims that it is too much work, and he also says that German and French girls are easier because they don't talk much. Krebs' mother finally sits him down to talk about his obvious struggle to connect with society. She basically tells him that he needs to get his life together. Krebs tells his mother that he does not love her, but most likely doesn't mean it. She begins to cry, and he immediately takes it back and attempts to comfort her. He is not very good at expressing emotions. His mother asks him to pray with her because she is a religious person, but Krebs is not, and is very iffy with this. He gives in to make his mother happy. Soldiers Home is written in third person. Krebs is battling with his own mind, but doesn't show it. He has no motivation in life. He is also battling with his parents because they want the best for him, and he does not care. The themes and main points of Soldiers Home is society, trauma from war, and women.